Live on Stream It Sports NoCo, it's Northern Colorado High School Volleyball. This broadcast is brought to you by Jim's Wings, Northern Coloro's favorite wing since 1991. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. And now for the play-by-play, here's Samantha Peters and Cody McCoy.
Number 10, Bailey Newell. Number 11, Talia Canosa.
Welcome, folks. Tonight we got a great volleyball matchup here in Loveland, Colorado. The Loveland Indians taking on the Legacy Lightning in girls 5A volleyball action. Hello, my name is Cody McCoy, along with my partner in crime, Mariah Beatros, and for Samantha Peters this evening. The national anthem has just been done. We got starters getting called off. We're in Loveland. Mariah, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a good night tonight. Good night for some volleyball, as always. Watching warm-ups, it looks like Loveland High School coming into the game tonight at 7-1 overall, 5-0 in the Front Range League. Legacy Lightning 7-10, 2-4 in the Front Range League. Should be a fun, exciting, athletic game. Lots of talent on both teams, and you never know how they're going to play until the whistle blows. So I'm excited to see how the competition will be tonight.
And the Loveland Indians wearing their pink warm-ups for breast cancer awareness. They had a lovely little kind of some announcements.
Recognitions.
Recognitions from some mothers, grandmothers, just from the teammates and around kind of Loveland community. But hear the whistle, hear some ladies going across the net saying good luck, and we're just about to start here. Thanks for joining us on Stream It Sports this evening.
Let's play some ball.
I think it's our first Loveland volleyball game.
Yeah.
And I think the 5-6 years we have been streaming.
For Stream It Sports, yes. That's awesome, the growth that Stream It Sports has had in Northern Colorado, and first game without a Fort Collins team in it too, so that's exciting. So
I believe so. We've had a few football games. I believe, this is one of the first or one of the first for Loveland. Excited to be here. Thanks for everyone here being very welcoming and giving us the opportunity to bring you some awesome girls volleyball action. Just about to get started here.
both teams are looking pretty senior heavy coming into tonight as well, and so hopefully you'll see a lot of what's the word I'm looking for, veteran play,
leadership, experience, wisdom, the whole thing.
So it's always fun to see teams that do have the youth on them and whatnot and just kind of scramble, but I feel like there's a lot more game knowledge, court knowledge in these types of competitions. So the Legacy Lightning from Broomfield, Colorado, and Loveland High School here, ready to serve it up.
Not sure what's taken.
I think they're doing a lineup check for both sides real quick, and then we should get going. Looks like Legacy will be serving first tonight. Starting off their setter, number 12, Emma Quarles for the Legacy Lightning. Deep serve to the middle back of the court. Outside swing by 19. Cross court. Jackson Melby, middle blocker, outside hitter for the Loveland Indians with the first point of the night.
Nice execution there in the first play.
Watching her warm up was really exciting. She gets some serious height and power but on a lot of her swings. Can't talk tonight. An overpass. Jackson Melby again for the Loveland Indians with the kill. Those overpasses will really, really hurt you bad early on.
And we've seen really the last few broadcasts, just too many of those mistakes, just overpassing it and really giving a lot of free points.
Serve receive can make or break a team in this game, that's for sure. So another off pass by number 5, Worley. A back set to number 4, strong to the middle back of the court. Olivia Emerson for the kill.
Got a southpaw on the court. I love the left-handers. I also am left-handed.
Aren't you both-handed?
Kind of.
Ambidextrous?
If I were to play volleyball, I'd be left-handed. But a 4-0 run for Loveland, really somewhat easy 4-0 run to begin.
Setter Raquel Roybal with the serves, and she was just targeting Jenna Wearley from the Legacy Lightning. And an out-of-bounds serve, it goes. Legacy will get their first point of the night. 4-1 is the count. Jenna Wearley to serve, a senior for Legacy. Little off the 10-foot line pass there for Loveland. Quick middle set for Legacy, and Loveland has no problem digging that up. A nice pass from the libero for Legacy and a free ball over the net. Great pass by the libero for Loveland, and another great strong swing by Jackson Melby. You could tell she's kind of just in her element in that outside position. They also have her listed as a middle blocker, but she looks very comfortable on that outside hit.
They had 2 jumpers there at the net. They kind of fooled me. I think there was a little flinch by Legacy there on who was actually going to take the strike.
Yeah, you got to watch the ball and make sure you follow the ball rather than just jump at the first person jumping on the other side of the net. Little scramble play by Loveland. And number 1, Madison Crow, a middle blocker for Legacy, hits a strong deep corner swing. 5-2 lead for Loveland.
Number 2, Lacey Carson, the libero, senior.
Libero to libero. Quick set. A back row attack to the libero for Loveland. A tip play on the outside. Back row attack for Lacey Carson.
Ooh, looked like it might have been going out.
Almost. But a dig's a dig, and they're able to make a play off of it at least. Another tip play picked up by Loveland. Strong right side swing for number 4, and they're able to shag it up. Out of bounds it goes.
And they're calling.
Legacy is looking for a touch, and the line judge will make the call. Everybody was confused on that one.
It looked right, yeah. It didn't look like that was Loveland's point.
The up ref was kind of in my way on that play, so I couldn't see what happened off the hands. So Carson will serve again for the Lightning, 5-3. Tight set to the net. And 10, Maddie Kinney just swings hard into the block and gets the point back for Loveland.
Sometimes just hit it as hard as you can and something good will happen.
It's the strength to push it through the arms of the block.
Should be out.
Yeah, it looks like Brittany Baum there for Legacy just got caught a little too much on her heels and almost catapult to affect that ball out of bounds. McKinley Foley for the serve for Loveland. Loveland's libero as well. Up goes Brittany Baum again with a strong swing.
Great save there.
Newham was able to just get it right over the net again, and there she goes, tipping it over. High outside set. And Newham with the block for Legacy. Great read on the middle block there by Legacy. Loveland having a little bit of a scramble play there, and Legacy just seemed to be with it the entire time. Kayla Caozo with the serve, and Loveland's getting called on a double hit.
The old 2-touch.
The old 1-2, but in a bad way.
But in a bad way. 7-5 here. Legacy, excuse me, not Lacey. Legacy, oh my gosh. Legacy making a little run here, 7-5.
We're both having a little bit of a stutter problem.
I guess
and
so.
Challenge finding our words. Tight pass to the net, and Loveland will go under the net. Brittany Baum doing a great job at being ready for that ball to barely come over the top of that net and shove it right back down in Loveland.
And you can see Loveland, kind of the points that they've lost. There's been a lot of girls close to going under the net. Got to stop your momentum there. I know it's tough, but
they're off balance. Miscommunication on Loveland's part. Has to free ball it over the net to Legacy. Quick set, and Loveland with the return block there. Great stop by number 3, Lacey Hunt. And a team effort there by Maddie Kinney as well. So that was a great overall play by Loveland. Again, reading that ball. 8-6, the Loveland Indians have kind of let them get back in the game, but still early on. Anything can happen.
Another lefty in the house.
Outside swing by number 10, just a little
there
too
a
much
tip on that
power.
one?
They're looking for a touch, and the line judge will say, no, ma'am. Out of bounds it goes for the Loveland Indians. Legacy serve.
And the down ref went the opposite on the point, and they kind of just stood there for a second.
Had to make sure they were on the same page. Brittany Baum to serve for the Legacy Lightning. Deep serve, getting caught off their heels on Loveland. Swing by Lacey Hunt. A return swing, strong back row attack by number 11, Kayla Cayozo.
You got a tie ball game.
Oh, wow, that barely cleared the net, and it just went straight down. That was a great play by Legacy. None of the Loveland Indians had a chance to even react. Baum with the serve. A little dig off of the serve receive. High outside swing. Loveland will dig it up, but not enough time for setter Raquel Roybal to get to that ball.
There's 3 girls kind of sitting there waiting to see. You got it, I got it. Someone get it.
Yeah, on those plays too, you're trained as any other player but the setter to always let the setter have the second touch on the ball. So unless she's screaming for help, you let it go, because she's gonna get it to the. She's gonna try to get to it as best she can. Another attempt at an back row attack by Kayla Cayozo. Just slowly into the net it goes, and back to Loveland. But tie game. That caught up very quickly. It did not feel like it was going to be that close to begin with the lead that Loveland was able to start off with.
Yeah, 4-0.
Legacy fighting back point by point. High outside pass to set up the outside hitter for Legacy. Kind of off the net attack. And Brittany Baum tries to get a piece of it, but it's just a little too much. Off that cross-court swing by Loveland. And Maddie Kinney to serve for Loveland. Great jump serve. Legacy will tip it over the net for the point.
Kind of that back row was extremely close to the net. They're kind of sandwiched up there.
I think they were expecting that tip to drop a little bit shorter, but she pushed that thing back, and it was, yeah, no one near it. Maddie Kinney to serve. Oh, no, sorry. Bailey Newham, number 10 on the wrong team. Right side strong swing off the block by Lacey Hunt for the Loveland Indians. She was excited for that one, you could tell. And now Lacey in the back row to serve for the Indians. Short and in the net it goes. Legacy will keep the game tied.
We talk about it every broadcast, just how many free points on the serves are you going to give away. That we've seen that really hurt some teams in certain sets.
Yeah.
And it hasn't hurt anyone thus far, but kind of something to always keep an eye on.
Yeah, and same with the serve receive. If you struggle in the serve receive on top of that, it just kills you as a team. And a great little push tip over there by Loveland to get the point back and a 1-point lead. Setter Raquel Roybal to the back row to serve for Loveland. And a substitution, it looks like. I apologize, I can't see the number that came in.
Number 4, maybe?
Olivia Emerson. Yep, that might have been it. And also Jackson Melby is back in for Loveland as well.
Oh,
great scramble play, but just a little too much heat on it for McKinley Foley to be able to make that third touch. So
it's somewhat of a free ball kind of sent over by Legacy, just a little miscommunication.
Exactly. Jenna Worley to serve. Quick middle set, and she pushes it cross court. Lots of tip play tonight. It doesn't really seem like they're getting too many full power swings, and that was almost a miss hit as well for number 4, Olivia Emerson, but it worked. It
I think you
dropped
could
in the right spot.
Yeah, I think you could consider it a miss hit. She kind of mistimed her jump, and it just hit the tips of her fingers to get over the net.
Yeah, had a little too much backspin for most swings in volleyball.
Yeah.
If you can get it to spin backwards, usually you weren't meaning to.
But hey, hit it where they ain't.
Exactly. She hit the donut perfectly on that right side attack. And now Jackson Melby to serve for Loveland. Strong right over the net. And a missed pass by number 4, Grace Valdez, for the Loveland point. Ace. Nice strong serve again by Melby. Outside attack, cross court. Melby picks it up. High outside pass, and Kinney gets a swing off of it. Blocked by Legacy, and down Kinney goes for a kill. She had some serious power on that last hit. It looks like Legacy Lightning is going to take a timeout, and we will be right back on Stream It Sports.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Pay your friends back. Before they pay you back. Zelle on the First Bank app. First Bank, banking for good.
And we're back on Stream It Sports. Melby to serve for Loveland Indians. Score is 15-12. Loveland Indians kind of stretching out that lead that they started out with, but Melby with the missed serve will give Legacy just that little inching their way back that they need. So 15-13 is the count in the first set of tonight. Carson to serve for Legacy. Close to that sideline. And the point will go to Legacy. Refs are saying it did not clear that net, so Olivia Emerson's swing is sadly no good.
Yeah, a little mistiming on the jump there. Was coming down when she was trying to kind of peek on the swing.
Great pass to start off the set. Whoa, and some power behind Kinney again. No block there to even contest that.
I would continue to do that if I was Loveland.
That was a wonderful play, execution.
Perfect
by
timing, man.
Number 10. Absolutely. Foley to serve for Loveland. Great pass to start off. Quick set to the middle and a return kill for the Legacy Lightning. 1 point game, ladies and gentlemen. Loveland up 16-15. It's a lot of back and forth. We haven't seen any too long rallies tonight.
Really since that first one at 4-0, I think that's been the longest, the window, or the longest lead by anyone, and looks like that's going to be out. Legacy will tie it up at 16.
Back row attack by Melby, gone a little long, and wow, this is such a close game. Kind of falling backwards on that first pass, and so Loveland will send over a free ball. Nice slide swing by Legacy, and it's dug up by Raquel Roybal, their setter for Loveland.
Oh, about to say.
They're going to call that a carry. Gave a little too much cushion when she tried to hit that overhand. So
and she's been close on really a lot of her hits, but that one was a little more obvious this time.
Yeah, there was a you can always have that little bit of cushion when you set the ball overhand. But yeah, she almost brought it down just to her chest, it looked like at first, and then finally released it above her head again. Good pass by Carson to start off. Outside swing by Baum. Dug up by Loveland, and she will fake set, but tip it over the net.
First time they've tried that tonight.
Point. That was very pretty.
One of those moves you just set up.
Fake with two hands, and then last second just give it a little love tap with that left hand over the net. Back row attack by Legacy, and it'll go deep, but dug up by number 7, Foley.
Another one.
Ooh, and Kinney with the kill off the tip. She was winding up and making them all think that she was just gonna crush that again. And Nicole Coffey, Legacy coach, will take a timeout, and we will be right back on Stream It Sports.
I cut my own hair.
I buy in bulk. So do I. Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving isn't style. Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back on Stream It Sports. A nice rally just happened there for the Loveland Indians to extend their lead 20-16. And out of rotation are the Loveland Indians, and Legacy will bring the possession right back. Bomb to the back row to serve. Substitution in for the Lightning. Jenna Worley in the front row. Perfect pass to start it off. Middle hit by Kinney again. She is just lighting up that front row, and right as she gets a kill, to the back row she goes to serve.
Yeah, not a lot of velocity on it, but just once again, hit them where they ain't. Yeah.
She's reading the court very well tonight. There's that senior play we were talking about early on. Nice slide attack, and just a little high off the hand, and out of bounds it will go.
Nice adjustment there. Yeah, that's a bang play if you're going to take that or not.
Yeah, largest lead of the night for the Loveland Indians, 22-17. Kinney to serve. Little off pass to start off the serve receive for Legacy. Outside to Melby. Almost dug up by Baum, but just a little too far off her hands for the Legacy to recover. 23-17.
Now I believe it's the biggest lead that there's 4-0 to begin. Now we got 5-point lead. No, 6-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Kinney serve just goes slightly out of bounds. And Legacy will serve now, number 10, Newham. And in front row, Madison Crow for the Lightning. I just realized Maddie Kinney is only a sophomore for Loveland, and she's bringing so much strength to their offensive line right now.
And another miscommunication by Loveland. That's been maybe 5, just little miscommunications. Not really sure who's going to get the ball.
Couple scramble plays that didn't need to be scramble plays. Yeah, I would say so. Newham to serve again, 23-19. Good pass, sliding in and just tips it a little too far to the left. Legacy point.
A little awkward. I think she jumped off the foot she wanted to and then adjusted the little tap with the left hand. Couldn't get it in.
And it was almost like the set was just a little overshot. And everybody looking for that ball to be inbounds. Loveland fans not too happy about that one.
Even
it looked
side ref
pretty
over there.
inbounds to me, but yes, I don't have the best vantage point either. So you have to trust your line judges at that point, but it looked like the up ref had a good eye on it and called it inbounds. So Legacy will bring it within 2. Melby blocked, but Loveland able to pick it back up. Joust at the net. Nice high outside set for Melby again, and she tools the block this time for the point. Set point, Loveland. Lacey Hunt to the back row to serve for Loveland. Little off pass to start it off for Legacy. Dug up by Loveland. Melby from the outside, just a little too hard of a cross-court shot, and it goes in the net. Legacy is still in this game.
A little bit too much of a palm there.
Yeah, she was trying to cut it. You could tell she tried to cut it pretty hard, and the tip over the net by Loveland, read by Legacy. Strong outside hit off the block.
Oh.
Great one-handed dig over by Loveland.
Oh, no.
The mistimed jump, but
What a
it still
save.
goes over. The set goes over the net. Oh, my gosh. And down it goes.
Not the cleanest by either team
Oh,
there.
my
but
gosh. Loveland hustled themselves into that point. So first score of the night, 25-22 Loveland Indians.
Teams will switch sides here. We'll take a little break here. We'll see you back here for the second set on Stream It Sports.
Welcome back to Stream of Sports. Set 2 of the night. Legacy starts off trying to tip it over, but she will be called on a carry. Legacy Lightning a little confused on that play, but all just shrugging their shoulders. Loveland High School leads tonight 1-0. And a strong swing by number 1, Madison Crow, by the Lightning. To point right back for the Legacy Lightning. Emma Quarles to serve. Quick middle set, gets pushed deep to the back of the court.
What a push, too.
And Loveland gets the point, absolutely.
Got the distance on that back corner pocket.
You always want to aim it deep into the corners of the court on those almost free balls. It's not necessarily since they're tipping it, but if it's something that you can't really get the timing right on a full swing, you always want to aim it to where they're the most off balance. That deep left side of the court, if you're looking at it, is right where the setter's coming from. So you kind of get them out of whack as much as possible with that one play. And a push across the net, falls barely in the court. Almost looked like it was about to be out of bounds because it had a little roll on the top of the net by Rogers. So now Melby to the back row to serve for Loveland. Strong jump serve. Geez, what a serve receive that has to be. I do not want to be on the receiving end of that serve.
A lot of velocity there, downward angle. That'll eat you up.
And Lacey Carson, number 2 libero for Legacy, sat there and didn't even know what to do with it, honestly. It's one of those you just freeze and hope that it comes off your arms right. Little too much power downwards, and in the net it goes for a Legacy Lightning point. 2-4 is the count. Loveland leads. Bella Baylor. That's quite the name. For Legacy to serve. Oh no, that is number 5, sorry. Thought it was number 6. Number 5, Jenna Worley to serve for Legacy. And it goes down on Legacy side for Loveland point.
I'd say both teams have struggled with consistency on their kind of the timing of their sets. Loveland, when they time it right, they are deadly, but just having a tough time of consistently getting everything in the right spot. You can say the same about Legacy as well.
I do think it's an art form.
I think it is.
Setting is an art form. I give some serious respect to all the setters out there. You guys are the quarterbacks of volleyball, and you deserve all the credit for all the assists, even though the hitters get a lot of the credit.
Yep, get all the love and the credit. But yeah, it's kind of telling this first one. Another little miscommunication right in the middle of the court, and Legacy scores.
Ace for Lacey Carson, senior libero for Legacy. See if Loveland can repair that serve receive a little bit. Great pass to start it right, just high and in the middle of the court. Just a mistimed swing by Lacey Hunt on Loveland for a Legacy 5th point, tying it up in the second set. And we found out during the break, Lacey Hunt for Loveland, the middle blocker, has a birthday today. She's a sophomore, so I'm assuming she's turning 16. I just want to assume that. But happy birthday, Lacey. Hopefully you get a win tonight.
Maybe she got to drive to the game.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, wait till she leaves.
They seem so young anymore. Back row attack by Loveland, just inbounds for a Loveland point, tying the game back up. Legacy actually getting their first lead of the night.
Just about to say
and that last point.
If not for a moment.
Hey, it can come right back. It's fine. I want to see a nice competitive game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun when they take it to 5 for us. Makes it a long night, but it's entertaining. Back row attack by Carson. Quick middle hit. Point for Loveland, 7-6. A nice high outside swing for Maddie Kinney with the kill. And an assist by Raquel Roybal. Talk about how the setters are the quarterbacks. Got to give him some credit. Martin to serve again for the Indians. Carson with a great pass to start off. A low, quick set. Looks like Melby tried to give him a nice little roll shot and drop it over the net, but drops a little too close on their end for Legacy point. 1 point game now. Loveland Indians in the lead. Great outside of body pass by Melby to start it off. And just a little too low of a set / swing for Bailey Newham of Legacy, and Loveland will retain possession. Maddie Kinney to serve for Loveland. Deep cross-court serve. Nice high outside swing. Bombs hit, dug up by the Indians.
That was in.
High cross court and in the corner that swing goes for Jackson Melby. 10-7 is the count. Loveland extending their lead yet again tonight. An overpass, and Lacey Hunt, the birthday girl tonight, makes him pay for it with the kill.
I think that's how we'll talk about it from here on out.
Happy birthday to me. And Legacy will take their first time out of the second set, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors here on Stream It Sports.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Pay your friends back. Before they pay you back. Zelle on the First Bank app. First Bank, banking for good.
Welcome back to Stream It Sports. Up to service Kinney again for the Loveland Indians. Little tight pass and sideways shot by Legacy, and scrambling back but not in time to get the dig off of the Loveland Indians, and Melby will have the kill.
Loveland continuing to make a run here in the second set.
I was worried there for a second that number 10 Newham kind of flew out of bounds on her swing. I thought she rolled her ankle at first. She fell sideways, but luckily got up and got back on the court. And the dump for Emma Quarles on Legacy to get the point back and hopefully get some momentum going again for the Lightning. 12-8 is the count. Loveland leading over Legacy High School. Brittany Baum to serve. Substitution for Loveland as well. Nice pass for Loveland to start it off, and Melby just drooled over that one. Hook shotted it right over the net for another Loveland High School kill. Lacey Hunt to serve. Carson with a nice pass to start it off. Newham swing dug up by Loveland, and Melby hitting into the block, but out of bounds it goes. Another Loveland High School point.
Slowly starting to peel away here.
6-point lead.
Yeah, we always talk about first 1 to 20 who can really get there first. Another free point.
Lacey Hunt frustrated at herself after that missed serve, but Legacy up to serve now. Bailey Newham, senior for the Lightning. Nice strong serve and ace. What's really nice about Newham's serve is she wasn't even jump serving, but you just see the power she's able to get behind her serve. Loveland's kind of struggling passing it up, and a double hit will be called on number 9, Alexa Rogers of the Indians. And Legacy closing that gap yet again.
Yeah, they just do not give up.
It's a nice close game tonight. Keeps us all on our toes.
Uh-oh. Oh, great hustle. They're going to get it over as well.
Great way to never give up on that play by the Loveland Indians. Number 16, Olivia Gibbs from Loveland. Could tell she's kind of getting frustrated at herself, and they're going to substitute in. Maddie Kinney goes. It was almost like Legacy was targeting her at that point. Every strong hit was going directly to her, but that's also what happens when you're in the middle back of the court. You have to pick up a lot of balls. Overhand pass. A little 1-foot takeoff there for Melby. Off the block and scramble play, jousted the net, and a dump for Alexa Rogers.
They just stopped the bleeding there. No one's freaking out. We talked about that senior leadership before the game.
Absolutely.
Something you got to have, especially in a sport that's a game of runs.
Yep, absolutely. And setter Roy Bell for the Loveland Indians up to serve. 3-point lead now, 15-12. Very high pass. Able to get a swing off of it for Legacy. Right side attack off the block, and just a little too quick of a drop for the Legacy Lightning to pick up. Loveland will get back the possession. 16-12. Legacy serve receive. Carson off balance, and it's a little too high of a set, but
it works out. Yeah.
Crow is able to get a swing off of it and get the point. That's all that matters.
She hit it over as she was coming down. Was just enough to get it over the net.
Doesn't matter how you get the point as long as you get the point. 16-13, Legacy to serve.
Oh, another miscommunication. We've talked about in the first 2 sets, just a few brain lapses. You know, you got it, I got it. A little miscommunication. Someone just got to get it over the net.
Yeah, Melby was a little on her heels on that pass and just wasn't able to push it forward for Roybal to get a good set off of it either. And to Melby it goes again. Roybal to Rogers for a kill. Legacy Lightning really need to side out right now in order to get this possession back. 3-point game, but it's nearing the end of the set. Can't really give them any sort of gaps.
Oh, under the net, I believe.
Yep, she was able to get the ball over the net, but her foot must have just crossed under that middle line, and Loveland will get an easy point. Melby to serve for the Loveland Indians. Lots of L names.
And that's in.
Oh, Legacy thinking it was out of bounds, and it just dropped short of that end line. And an ace for Melby. She has been very dominant this game, both first set and now. We've been saying her name quite a bit. Powerful serve by Melby, tight to the net. Legacy able to get it over. Right side hit is dug up by Baum. Strong outside swing, but blocked by the Loveland Indians. Number 4 and 9, Emerson and Rogers team up to get that block for the Loveland Indians. 20-14 is the count. 6-point lead. Loveland is just stretching that lead out yet again. Let's see if they can hold it. Another strong serve, just barely over the net, dug up by Carson. Right side hit and kill for Legacy. 5-point game. That was a good run that Legacy was just able to stop against Loveland, and they needed it. It's one of those now or never times.
Yeah, see if they can get a little momentum here. Try to get it to 20.
Good first pass. High reach from the outside by Kinney for the swing, but it's dug up by Legacy. Madison Kinney from the outside for a kill. She has got some power. Holy cow. Wonderful cross-court swing. to get Loveland the point back. 21-15.
Uh-oh.
Bomb,
great hustle.
knowing that it was kind of off wrong on her hands and just wasn't even sure her teammate was going to be able to get it up.
I'm sure that's just not a good feeling. As soon as you hit it, you know it's not going where you want it.
Oh, yeah. And Coach Coffey for the Lightning is going to be taking a timeout. And we will be taking a short break here on Stream It Sports. We'll be right back. And we're back on Stream It Sports. Swing blocked by Legacy.
Oh,
right side hit, just got a little too much power on it.
And I think they're all laughing. I mean, as soon as that off, that almost left the gym.
Emerson hulks it up right there and sent that ball going back to Fort Collins, it looked like.
I'm sure she'll, I'm sure she'll make up for it.
Lightning serve outside to Maddie Kinney, and
Was
out
there
of
a
bounds
tip?
that one goes as well. No tip, it looks like, for the Legacy Lightning, closing their gap again, 17-22. Still a 5-point game, but nearing the end of the second set here in Loveland. Nice pass to start off. Back row attack by Melby off the block. Baum digs it up. Nice high set from Quarles. And a wonderful read by Baum just in the middle where they ain't.
Yeah, great placement
Legacy
by.
will keep possession.
It's kind of like Loveland's playing a circle around the middle of the court and just leaving that space.
Well, technically, you look at when someone's hitting, the block is really supposed to be taking away that middle area. And so if they time it just right and they're able to tip it just over the hands of the block, it is the perfect dead zone. Same thing, tip, kill. Kinney.
Caught in no man's land there. 23-18.
They got burned, and so they burned them right back.
You want to know who I want to give a shout out to?
Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wing shack since 1991. Jim's Wings on Campus West, right by Moby Arena. I don't care if you're in Loveland, Mariah, you got to get to Jim's Wings.
Them Wings. Wonderful block by the birthday girl, Lacey Hunt, for a set point. Loveland Indians 24-18. Elena Martin to serve. Carson with the slightly off pass there, but a back row attack to make up for it. Outside swing to Kinney. Dug up but over the net. Kinney again. Carson with the dig. Quarles running out of bounds to try to save that free ball over the net. Quick shot to Hunt. Block and tipped over the net.
Legacy not going down without a fight
Legacy
here.
catching them off guard with those once-overs, and almost looked like the block didn't even get a piece of that. The net kind of caught that hit and just dropped it right back into Loveland's court.
I still think she was there. She would have been there for the block if it would have gone over.
Yeah, they were definitely in the right position and just caught the ball at the wrong time. And a delay of game.
A little shoot timeout.
Ref is holding up for Kinney. Just jumped right out of her laces, it looks like. Kayla Caiozzo for Legacy Lightning serving. Pass by Melby to start it off. Quick middle set and kill for Maddie Kinney. Wonderful set by Roy Bow. So the second set of the night, 25-19. Loveland just showing their lead just that much more in the second set of the night. Again, first set, 25-22. We will take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the third, possibly final set of the night here in Loveland, Colorado on Stream It Sports.
I make my coffee at home.
I cut my own hair.
I buy in bulk. So do I.
Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving is in style. Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to Stream It Sports. About to start the third set. Loveland has taken the first two somewhat handedly. Kind of been a game of runs, I would say, but Loveland keeps pulling away kind of in that 10-plus range.
Where it matters, they're able to kind of spread the gap a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
First set, 3 points ahead, 25-22. Second set, a little bit easier of a win, I would say, because they kept a lead the majority of that second set, 25-19. They are actually undefeated in the Front Range League, as we said earlier, 7-1 overall, 5-0 in league. And they're coming off of a 5-win streak. So especially at home, it's one of your girls' birthdays. You have the home crowd, got a great student section here, being loud, being excited. It's really hard to play against that away, for sure.
Yeah, speaking of Loveland Volleyball, again, we will be broadcasting them Thursday night. This Thursday night, I believe. My gosh, Fort Collins High School and Loveland here on Stream It Sports. Then we also have another probably full batch of football games this week.
So Fort Collins is going to be at Loveland High School on Thursday?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. I don't know. I believe Fort Collins.
Trivia.
We will be in Fort Collins.
At Fort Collins, okay. I was going to say, because that should be a good game.
But the amount of confidence I have in that answer is very little. But Loveland gets on the board 1-0 as the ball soars over.
Missed serve by Emma Quarles to start off the set. But it's still early in the set. Roy Ball to serve for Loveland. Quarles with a little tight set, but Cayozo is able to make a play off of it. A tight dig by Baum, and they are going to be called in the net. Oh no, a two-touch by Quarles.
Ah, the old two-touch.
Volleyball to serve again for Loveland, 2-0. Right side set and hit. Dug up wonderfully by Kinney. Free ball over the net to Legacy. Carson with the dig. And a swing off the block for Madison Crow. A wonderful assist by Emma Quarles. Senior to sophomore. Middle blocker Madison Crow. Number 5, Jenna Worley to serve. Great pass to start it off of that hard serve by Worley. Quarles deciding to swing on it instead of set it. And great spot catching Loveland off guard. Tip ball by Loveland. Tight to the net, and ball makes a play off of it. Dug up by Loveland.
Oh,
tip,
double tip.
And a joust at the net goes to Legacy. They're able to dig it up, and a swing by Loveland. Dig by Quarles, out to bomb. Tips for the kill.
Wow.
What a rally. Wow, that was hard to keep up with.
Tips on tips on tips with some more tips on the end of that tip.
Wow, that was all within 2 feet of the net for about 3 possessions, it looks like. And then finally, someone's able to make a kill. Pass by Loveland, blocked. Solo block by Crow, and they will get the point off of a double hit by Loveland. Wow. McKinley Foley, senior libero for Loveland, doing a great job digging up these serve-receive balls, that's for sure. Worley to Foley again. High set to the back row, dug up by Worley. Back row attack by Carson, just a little off her hand, and into the net it goes. Loveland regains possession and ties up the game. You could just feel the momentum shift to Legacy's direction in that little rally they had there. Even though it was only 2 points worth and leads changed, whatever it was, it seemed like Legacy had a solid momentum swing right there.
Yeah, just taking all the punches from Loveland and still getting the points.
Oh, great hustle play by Baum. Just not enough to be able to send it back over the net. Melby with the serve for Loveland. And a student walking across the bleachers in front of the camera.
Oh, a free ball, I think, as soon as...
That was just a short serve, sadly.
Right off the hand, you could tell she was
trying to drop it just over the
net.
Yeah, she was trying to drop that ball just on the other side of the net, probably in front of the 10-foot line, and just not enough momentum behind it. But talk about momentum. In comes Kinney for a kill. Her timing has just been wonderful tonight on her swings. Just no contest. The block doesn't even have time to get over to her. Indians regain the lead, 5-4. Number 7, Foley to serve. High off the line pass to the set. Baum tips it over. Kinney's able to dig it up. Overhand pass just off the back. Free ball by Legacy. Another over the net pass, and Baum makes him pay for it. Tie game yet again, Legacy, Loveland. Number 3, Hope Hagara, a junior, to serve for Legacy. Melby passes it up, and Hunt swings like there's no tomorrow. Gets blocked by Legacy, but not the second time. Emerson gets it through the Legacy block and makes it drop on Legacy side of the court for a Loveland point. 6-5, Loveland leads. And more students by Loveland.
And some more.
Shaking our camera. Number 13, Loveland's Martin to serve. Missed pass, but a free ball deep into the corner. Almost looked like it was going out of bounds on the sideline. Kinney with a nice line shot. Baum dropping it just over the net. Loveland able to dig it, but overpass. Baum with a strong swing for a kill.
Straight down.
Right in front of Melby it goes. That gave you no reaction time. That was a wonderful swing by Baum. And Baum now going to the back row for Legacy, tying up the game 6-6. And in comes Newham for Legacy. Oh wait, no, I apologize. Jenna Worley's up front now. Baum with the dig over the net. Tight to the net it goes for Loveland, and Legacy will get their lead back 7-6.
And just great energy, positivity by the Legacy team. You know, you're down 0-2, not looking great, but you know, just not giving up, grinding point to point, playing as a team.
It's so hard to start off like that too and be able to rebound and now come back and get the lead, and throwing Loveland off. And a double hit for Loveland means another point for a lead for Legacy.
And I don't think Loveland's called a timeout in this whole match.
They have not.
It might be time to just reassess, but good call there by the refs.
This is their highest deficit of the game of 2 points. And an ace by Baum off of the arms of number 7, McKinley Foley. And I'm almost looking at Coach Smith DeBoard here, wondering if she's going to call a timeout. But at the same time, you want to let your girls kind of just struggle through it. You have the 2-set lead, but at the same time, you could tell they're being caught on their heels right now. Kinney gets back the possession for Loveland with a strong outside swing and kill. 2-point lead now for Legacy, and Kinney to the back row for Loveland. Loveland has a pretty solid rotation right now. You see Kinney a lot in the front row, almost dominating the entire net with a missed serve right now, sadly though, and the possession goes back to Legacy. But then as soon as Kinney goes to the back row, you have another great threat at the net, Jackson Melby, who's been a solid competitor tonight. Number 10, Newham in the back row, senior for Legacy to serve. An overpass joust at the net, and it drops on Loveland's side. Legacy with a 4-point lead now, 11-7. Just when they were counted out, they brought him right back in.
Of course, 7-11 here.
Gotta love the underdogs of this game. You'll never know when they'll strike. Nice pass to start it off. Looks like Melby was almost looking for a slide shot there, but had to take a more of an outside swing. And a kill by number 5, Jenna Worley. And timeout for Loveland. Finally stop the momentum, hopefully, for Legacy. And we'll be right back after these short messages on Stream It Sports. And we're back. Bailey Newham serve for Legacy. A tight pass to the net, but Loveland able to make a good swing off of it. Hunt to the net, takes a swing, and Quarles is able to pass it back up. And they are getting called with a touch, and Legacy will keep the possession. Loveland all thinking that it went out of bounds, and even if it did, they had a touch on it, but I almost thought that hit the line. That back line, it was a close ball. Some very rowdy students in the front here, making it hard to hear. And Melby trying to punch the ball over the net, just gets the wrong spin on it, and it just lands back on Loveland's side of the court.
Loveland kind of falling apart here. 7 straight points, I believe. I think it was 7-7, then 7 straight by Legacy.
You got to shake it off and just earn it back 1 point at a time.
Oh,
and
that hurts if you're Legacy. You have all the momentum.
Let them make more mistakes,
yeah,
exactly.
You don't want to give them a point right there.
Legacy's biggest lead of the game was that last point, actually, was a 7-point lead. Now it is 6. Indians behind 8-14 of the Lightning.
Time to see what they're made of, just like young Patrick Mahomes from the Chiefs last night, my man.
Let's focus on the players here, Cody.
Whoops, sorry.
Blocked swing by Loveland. Oh, and just placing it perfectly to where no Legacy Lightning could get to it. Hunt to serve again. Loveland down 9-14. Carson with the wonderful pass to start off. Strong swing down the line and inbounds it goes for Jenna Worley. Beautiful set there by Quarles as well. Legacy regaining possession and keeping their lead, 9-15. They're making this a match, that's for sure. Quarles with the serve, an off pass. Everybody's trying to dive for it that time. They run into each other on Loveland's side, and out of bounds it goes. Ace for Emma Quarles, senior setter for Legacy. Extending their lead to 7 now, 16-9. Legacy Lightning are striking, that's for sure.
I see what you did there.
Ooh, and Melby from that right side got a wonderful slide swing on that. And yeah,
and you can
I don't
tell,
think the Legacy Lightning knew what was happening until
you could tell the bench is just trying to produce some energy, get the girls back up. They're not out of it.
She was pumped up on that swing, that's for sure. Roybal with a deep serve to Carson. Right side swing. Not really able to get the height I don't think that she wanted on that.
Nice timing there, trying to sneak it over.
Oh, absolutely. And a tip shot by Worley. Right side swing by Emerson, dug up by Quarles. Back row attack by Carson. Deep, and it gets dug up by Loveland. Melby outside and inbounds it goes. Cross court. Everybody thought that was out at first, but gets it to drop right at the last few inches of the court.
It had just enough top spin to get it on that angle. I mean, that's a bang play.
Yeah.
You can't get on her for letting it go. But
absolutely. But you got to follow it to the line. Can't call it out unless you're absolutely positive. Just like that, it goes out of bounds to the right miss serve by Loveland to give Legacy back the possession. 17-11. Legacy leading. Jenna Worley, senior from Legacy to serve. Foley with the pass. Tip shot by Melby. Bomb with a little off-speed shot of her own. Roybal trying to dump it, and it gets picked up. Right side tip play gets dug up by Legacy, and it's still alive. Oh, and almost a psych out play, but sadly neither of the hitters on Loveland could get to that set. Legacy will maintain their lead and the possession.
And Legacy just
they're coming out of left field right now.
They're not making any mistakes in the second half.
They're allowing them to make all the mistakes on Loveland's side. Melby with a very scattered play, but able to get a very strong swing off of it. Bomb with the swing from the left side. Roll shot by Roybal. Free ball over the net by Legacy. Oh, and a strong swing from number 9, Rogers.
And both teams just look a little scattered, kind of controlled chaos looking like.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of them aren't really getting off their feet correctly. You can kind of tell they're all just playing scrambled volleyball almost. And so wondering who will be the first one to set up a solid offensive play and really keep their composure during this jumbled rallies that have been happening. Waiting for the ref to call, and Melby will serve for Loveland. And out of rotation, Loveland is again. Those easy points they're just giving up right now. Second time that Loveland's been called out of rotation tonight. A little confusion on both the coaches and the players' side. Not really sure who was out of rotation.
And that hurts when you're trying to stage a comeback.
Yeah, and it can be as little as someone leaving a little early on the play. Like if it's before the serve has made contact with the ball, you never know. Carson with the serve for Legacy. Outside swing by Kinney, and down. No time for Legacy to pick that one up.
I would say you got to keep feeding her.
It looks like it. She's been bringing a lot of momentum and power to the offense for Loveland, as well as Melby. Those outside hitters have been powerful tonight. Foley with the serve. Picked up by Legacy, and a back row attack by Carson. Oh. And bomb is right at the net to shove it right down Loveland's throat on that overpass.
Mariah, PG-13.
She was drooling over that overpass, though. Oh, my word.
We don't want any violence.
She punched it right back at him. And a timeout by Loveland. Again, their second of the set. Legacy leads 20-13. We will be right back as well here on Stream It Sports. And we're back here at Loveland High School. 20-13 is Legacy's lead over Loveland currently. Kind of scramble play. Kinney's able to get a swing, but is blocked by number 10 and 12, Quarles and Newham. You could just feel the energy on Legacy's side. They are getting pumped. They're ready to bring this to a fourth set, that's for sure. 21-13, Legacy. Nice deep serve by Hagara. The tip is blocked again.
Having a serious setting problem, just cannot get a good timing, a good spot in the air. Just
serve receive is a very weak point right now for Loveland, and it is, you can notice, it's almost a 10-point game. 9-point lead by Legacy. Pass by Melby, outside to Kinney, off the block, and is dug up by Carson. Quarles with a little bit of a mispass, but they're able to get a free ball over to Loveland. Kinney with a strong swing, off the block, it's still up, but a carry, little bit of a carry. It almost rolled off of their forearms a little bit, so Loveland will get the point back and hopefully regain a little composure here, because you could tell they're just scrambled and that lead is just slowly extending for Legacy. Number 13, Martin, to serve for Loveland. And an ace for Martin. If I was Loveland, I will be getting amped up over every little point, because you know the only way you can eat an elephant, Cody? One bite at a time. And volleyball is the same way. The only way you can win a game is 1 point at a time. Nice slide shot by Legacy. Joust at the net. Back row attack by Melby, blocked by Legacy, but dug up again by Melby. Outside to Kinney, blocked by Legacy, and it's still alive. Wonderful hustle play by Foley there to bring it back in the court. Legacy keeping their composure.
Oh my gosh.
Dug up again, but just not enough. Loveland with a wonderful block to stop that run by Legacy.
Legacy with an incredible block to start it.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome to watch.
But another great save by Loveland, who ends it, and I think you just kind of felt the energy get pumped back into this place.
Yeah, definitely. Pass by Carson, outside set to bomb for a kill. They shut down that momentum real quick.
Oh yeah.
23-16, 2 more points for Legacy to take it to a fourth set. Substitution by Legacy, and in comes number 5, Jenna Worley. Bomb to serve. Foley with the pass, out to Kinney, cross court, and a kill. on that last big rally, you're expecting them to make a huge play off of those swings, because I feel like it was about 4 or 5 hits there that we thought the play was dead, but that hustle play was awesome on both teams. In the net, served by Kinney, gives the possession right back to Legacy, and a set point, Legacy Lightning.
That's something you can do here.
Man, that
hurts.
That's those clutch plays. And Maddie Kinney, sophomore, she has plenty of time to learn and grow and be that person, and she's been that clutch player tonight. Just one mistake, and it wasn't a good time to make it, sadly. Melby with a deep tip to the corner. Legacy able to pick it up. Outside hit by number 5, Worley. Hunt blocked in the middle, and Legacy will take the third set. This has become quite the entertaining game tonight. Legacy steadily wins the third set of the night, 17-25. Cody, what did you think about that last set?
I mean, really from the start, Legacy just had their number. I wouldn't say they dominated on the offensive end, but just didn't make any mistakes at all on the defensive end. More miscommunication by Loveland, but I give Legacy that full win. They definitely deserve that.
They earned that, yeah, definitely. Even though they have the lesser record at this point, but they have played more games. They are 7-10 overall. Loveland's 7-1 overall. So I don't know if Legacy's just been going to more tournaments, getting a lot more outside league play, but it's definitely playing off because these endurance plays where it's been multiple rallies, they've definitely been able to execute and still keep their composure and make a good play. So we're going to take a quick break, and here's a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Stream It Sports. We'll be right back. And done. And we're back at Loveland High School. An exciting end to that last set here. Legacy winning 25-17. And the third set, Loveland taking the first 2 sets, 25-22 and 25-19. Been some pretty exciting play, just a lot of scramble play, hustle play. I mean, these girls are not giving up on any possession and just fighting till the end. And it definitely showed in that last set by Legacy. Is they're here to play, they're here to win, and it doesn't matter what records are at this point. they're going to get this game and take it home with them if they have to. But Loveland is undefeated in the league, like we said earlier. Legacy is 2-4 in league. So up to serve, Roy Ball for Loveland. Baum with the set out to Worley. Dug up by Foley. And Melby with a kill off the block to start off the game. Indians lead 1-0.
And I think if you're Loveland, you got to come out strong and fast and full of energy.
You can't give them the opportunity to take the lead like they did that last time, because they took it and they ran with it. Quarles set outside tight to the net, but Worley able to make a deep play off of it, and none of the Loveland Indians can get to it. Quarles moving to the back row to serve for the Legacy. Tie game. It's a close one. Deep serve to Melby. Back row attack by Kinney. Wow, did you see the power behind that? Carson tried to get a hand on it and just could not make a play. Kinney, even from the back row, those are so fun to watch. Melby for Loveland to serve. In the net it goes. Those easy points, that is what it seemed to be the last set, is what brought Legacy back in the game. Those easy mistakes almost that really shouldn't be, that Loveland was executing in the first two sets. They just kind of let them slip, and I don't know if it was just the mindset. You get that 2-point set lead and they just kind of let go and had fun, and it kind of came back to slap him in the face, actually. Legacy swings and out of bounds it goes. Loveland leads 3-2.
Subs coming in the game now. Number 4 entering.
Subs all around, subs all around.
I believe Grace Valdez on the Legacy.
And serving for the Loveland Indians, McKinley Foley. Off of Baum's arm, just the wrong way, sadly, and ace for Foley. Baum again with the pass. Right side swing gets blocked, right back at her. Hagar getting blocked by Loveland. Wonderful teamwork there on Loveland's side.
Loveland looks like they're getting a little more on track. I wouldn't say Legacy has come down at all, but I think Loveland just kind of picking up where they believe they should be at.
Making their tweaks and just playing a little bit cleaner, I would say, than the last set. Right side strong lefty swing by number 4, Olivia Emerson. 6-2 to start off the fourth set. Indians over Lightning. Foley still serving for Loveland to Baum. Off the backs of her fingertips. Ball coming from behind. She still makes a swing off of it. Nice quick set to Hunt for the kill out of the middle. There's another birthday present for her.
Another one.
Birthday
7-2.
kill. And Legacy will take an early timeout here in the fourth set, hoping to stop the momentum of the Loveland Indians. And we will take a quick break here on Streamin' Sports.
I make my coffee at home.
I cut my own hair.
I buy in bulk. So do I.
Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving is in style. Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a road, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back here in Loveland, Colorado. Foley with the serve for Loveland, and Brittany Baum coming back for Legacy with the kill to stop that little run that the Indians had there.
You always love seeing a point after the timeout. We talk about it all the time.
Yep, that's the point of that little timeout. Stop the momentum, slow them down. And a touch off of the block, and down it falls for Kinney. Another kill for her tonight.
I think it was in either way.
It was in, yep.
The tip was so hard that it actually landed in. So.
Yep, exactly. So it did fall inbounds. Either way, it's a kill, and Loveland will get back that lead and the possession. 8-3. Elena Martin to serve for Loveland. Bomb with a cross-court swing and just a little too far in front of Jackson Melby to be able to pick it up. It's almost like her feet just kind of went out from under her. You see Coach Smith DeBoer telling her, just get under it. You keep your hands in front and just be forward at all times. Keep all that momentum forward. Hope Hagar to serve for Legacy. Little miscommunication by Loveland, and the tip will go out of bounds. Legacy point. Looked like Lacey Hunt and Maddie Kinney both were trying to get that tip over and got a little too far away from Hunt to be able to make a solid play. Pass by Melby, tight to the net. Kinney cross court, but off the block it goes. Loveland getting back the possession. 9-5, Loveland maintaining a decent lead here in the fourth set tonight. Loveland winning the first two, Legacy with the third set. Kinney with a wonderful serve. Carson picking it right up. A little too close to the net, but Baum was able to make a play off of it. Substitutions here for Loveland.
You want to know who I want to give a shout out to?
Who do we want to give a shout out to this time?
Wings, just one more time.
Because they're so good, they deserve 2 shout outs in one game.
Yep, go
Jim's
give them some
Wings.
love. My favorite wing place, I don't know about you.
Over by campus, it's the perfect location. It's the perfect temperature of wings.
Yep.
Perfect flavor of wings. They're wonderful. And they're not a chain, so you feel that much better going. Support local business. Go get them Jim's Wangs. Lacey Hunt to serve for Loveland. Down ball, out of bounds it goes. Loveland Indians taking a little bit more into their lead, 11-6. Seems like they've kind of settled down and calmed their heads down a little bit and been able to execute a little bit more of these plays tonight in this fourth set. Just like that, overpass gets tipped down by number 9, Alexa Rogers. Loveland stretches out their lead, 12-6. Lacey Hunt, the sophomore birthday girl. Baum with the pass, out to Worley, dug up by Loveland. Melby, line shot tipped and picked up by Legacy. Worley again, and just outside of Lacey Hunt's arms for a Legacy point, 7-12. I don't know about you, but I think Legacy needed that point right there. No matter how they got it, they needed to stop that momentum by Loveland and hopefully set up a solid offense for themselves now. Bailey Newham, senior from Legacy, serving. Off pass, barely gets it up. And they're going to call a carry for Loveland. I think because she scooped it and it scuffed somehow and it might have carried a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a ref.
I might disagree with that one. It looked pretty clean. I know it was kind of funky how it went over, but
how it came off the arms, and an ace for Legacy.
Now that just, I feel like that just can't happen. I mean, they hit it right in the middle of the floor. Someone should be there
It's
ready
one of those,
to go.
I don't think she was able to react quick enough to get her feet moving, and so she was able to fall, but she just fell a little too far behind it. You'd be surprised at how fast those come at you, Cody. It's a lot harder to react to than you think. Speaking of reaction, what a dig by Foley, but Legacy still keeps the point. Just wearing down that lead by the Loveland Indians. 2-point game now, 12-10. And Bailey Newham, senior, still serving for Legacy. Foley with a great pass right in the center of the court. A slide shot off the block, and it hits the ground. Kill for Rogers. Substitution in for Loveland, number 4 Emerson, and setter Raquel Roybal to serve. Carson with a missed pass, kind of shot it at the setter there, and again, Quarles just didn't have enough time to react to that pass. Loveland will maintain the lead in possession, 14-10. Roybal to serve, to Carson again.
Good dig.
Tip shot over the net, miscommunication, and no one went for it, even though everybody was yelling to go for it.
We should have kept a tally there on just kind of the, really just I know we've said it over and over, the miscommunications the Indians have had.
Yeah.
Of just not knowing who should be where and hitting the ball over.
And I think what confused them that last play is that the setter, Raquel Roybal, was the one that got that first touch. And so everybody else was almost looking at each other, okay, now who gets second? And instead of just saying, I go, they're saying, you go.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, you can't do that in this close of a game. 2-point lead for Loveland still. Quarles to serve for Legacy Lightning. Melby to Roybal, to Melby for the kill.
She set up herself, kind of thing.
That came off her arms. She's like, ooh, I got this one.
Yep.
She was ready for that.
You better set me up right now.
Well, especially because she just went back to set, and that's probably one of the best feelings is ending on a good note, and then you get to go and serve. Melby with the serve. Bomb, overpass. And Loveland sending it into that deep corner. Quarles with Worley down the line for a kill. 13-15, ladies and gentlemen. Legacy is not going away. Not easily, at least tonight. They're making this a battle for Loveland. 13-15. Worley with the serve, a high pass to start it off. Kinney with a quick set and swing. Bomb able to dig it up, but sadly just not enough oomph on that free ball, and will drop back on Legacy side.
Try to use a pretty difficult angle there.
Yeah, when you're that close to the net and that far out to the side, you have to just get it perfectly to clear the net but not go outside the antenna and still land in bounds, you know? Foley to serve for Loveland. To Carson. Quarles. To Bomb. Blocked. Loveland maintains possession.
Oh, they're calling that a Legacy point, though.
No, I don't think so.
No, they totally pointed to Legacy there. But
where it touched the ground, maybe? It's very similar. It's just a blade of a hand. Loveland stuffing the net into
both
Legacy's
of the refs
court.
Did both refs do that in that instant?
I'm not sure, but Nicole Coffey is going to take that chance to have another timeout. 18-13 Indians lead over Lightning, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Back here on Stream It Sports. You want to know? I got another shout out for you.
Jim's Wings.
The 1939 men's football team winning the state title. Heck of a group.
Loveland High School. And a tip play by Bomb falls on the Loveland court for a Legacy point.
The 39 football team doesn't get enough credit around here.
You know, they really don't.
They don't.
They really don't.
They were stacked that year.
World War I, World War II, 39 football team of Loveland High School. World War II is a little bit later, but it's okay. Same generation. Bomb, cross-court swing, dug up by Kinney. Back row attack by Melby. Out of bounds it goes.
And no tip either. 18-15.
No touch, no chance. Legacy point, 15-18. Loveland leads. This is for all the marbles here. Legacy wins. We take it to a 5th set. Loveland wins. Game is over. Hunt with a roll shot down the line. Back row attack by Carson. Out of bounds it goes. Looks like number 4, Olivia Emerson, almost went for that, but as soon as she saw that outside line, she knew to stop her momentum, let it go. And in comes number 13, Elena Martin for the Loveland Indians. Legacy really needing a side out here. 4-point lead, Loveland. Cross court, almost didn't go for it, but then did. Tip ball is able to be dug up by Loveland. Carson with the dig.
Scrambling.
Quarles to the middle blocker, is able to get it up. Outside to Kinney, gets blocked. Kinney's able to almost dig it up. Legacy point. 3-point game, 19-16, Legacy. Serving now, Hope Hagara, Jr. Nice jump serve to Foley.
Great adjustment in the air.
Someone was in the net. They're going to call it on Legacy. Whew, that was a close one. At first, I thought they were going to call that one on Lacey Hunt. She's a little off balance trying to stop herself, and clearly she did. So Loveland will be the first one to 20, as you always talk about. Kinney with an ace. No one was even near passing that one. Carson tried to get to it, but just a little too quick for her. Again, sophomore Maddie Kinney for the Loveland Indians, serving 21-16. Carson with a great pass to start it off. Outside to Bailey Newham for the kill. Legacy's not letting them go that easily.
And really, they've given them a run for their money, even the sets that Loveland's won.
Oh, absolutely.
Legacy's had their run, but
they're making Loveland earn this. Each point. Brittany Baum, senior, for Legacy to serve. Short serve, overpass. Legacy, Loveland digs it up. Newham with a cross-court kill from the right side. That was one of those wonderful slide hits that we love so much here at Stream It Sports. The back set off the one leg, like a layup for basketball, so Cody can relate. Baum with the short serve. Miscommunication on Loveland's side, and now it is a 2-point game. 19-21. Indians still have the lead over the Legacy Lightning. Let's see if they can hold it. Baum up to serve again. Catching the Indians off their heels, and she misserves. Legacy's really gonna have to shake that one off in order to keep this game alive. 22-19. Lacey Hunt, sophomore, middle blocker to serve. The cross-court serve almost was out of bounds, it looked like. Slide shot down the line, but a little too far to the line, and out of bounds it goes.
Good idea, but Loveland was ready, and yeah, just a little too far outside. 23-19, 2 points. Can the Indians pull it off?
2 points, one at a time is all you need. Baum, pass to Quarles, tight to the net. Isn't able to get it over the net. Set point, match point for Loveland. Lacey Hunt to serve. 24-19. Cross court to Carson. And a kill by Worley to keep the game alive. Through the Loveland block. It was so close. 24-20. Number 10, Bailey Newham, senior, for Legacy serving. Overhand pass. Melby with the kill.
What a way to end it. That's
wow.
Just, oh, that's a deadly corner.
Off of a miss pass almost too. They were able to make a great play off of it, and she was able to get wonderful power off that swing. Wow. 25-20 is the final score of the fourth set tonight. And just a recap. Set number 1, 25-22 Loveland. Set number 2, 25-19 Loveland. 3 Legacy over Loveland, 25-17 and 25-20. Fourth set, Loveland will come out with the win, keep their undefeated record here in the Front Range League, and move their overall record 8-1. Legacy 2-5, 7-11. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was a very competitive game, very active game. Both teams, just so much hustle tonight, and a lot of fight. That was entertaining from start to finish. I don't know about you folks.
Yeah, 3-1, but I think it looks a lot closer. It might not look as close on paper, but if you were here to watch or at home watching, you kind of know what happened here. So, well, folks, that'll do it for us. Be on the lookout for our next stream on Thursday. We got football games coming up as well. Cody McCoy, Mariah Betros. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, folks.
It's Northern Colorado High School Volleyball, live on Stream It Sports Snowco. This broadcast has been brought to you by Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good.